Hello everyone! Welcome back. I'm so excited because I got my lighting figured out. I cannot believe that I forgot the most simplest of things, like, hey, turn on the lights behind you. Hey, move your camera more away from the window. Like, I was just in such a frazzle trying to get things set up that I'm so sorry the lighting was a little off, and I know you guys said it was okay, but it wasn't up to my... You know, when you set a standard for yourself, or I'm a type A personality, completely probably figured that out. And when you set a certain standard for yourself and this is how you do things, when it's a little under, you're just like disappointed. And but I wanted to get that video up because truly I have been loving that look. And what I'm talking about is Tuesday's video. I did like my easy glam makeup look. It's what I've been wearing a ton lately, especially being here. And so I will have that linked below for you guys to watch because it's so easy and it's glamorous, and that is definitely my, like, I guess if I could describe myself, I like to really be glamorous, but it needs to be easy. I cannot have a 3-hour getting ready routine because that is just not realistic for where I am at in my life. When I was younger and I had all day to get ready to go out, like, that doesn't happen anymore. So anyways, how was your week? I have had a really great week. We've had awesome weather. The kids have really been enjoying their time playing with all of their grandmas and great grandmas, and everyone is really close. We got some good stuff this week, like legit, really, really good stuff. So without further ado, let's roll right on into this. So if any of you are new and you're stopping by for the first time, I hope you stay, subscribe. Here's a big hug. Here's a big welcome from me to you. Friday Loves, I just love to sit down and chit chat about the things that I've been using this week, the things that stood out to me that I've been using this week. Sometimes I incorporate new things, health, wellness, fitness, just whatever Chelsea feels like sharing, basically. This week, we are all about makeup, so if you're into that, then you're probably really excited. So where should we start? Let's start with my nails because, okay, we've probably already seen a little glimpse, but it is not often that I find a nail polish that I do not want to take off my nails. In fact, I have such a collection of nail polish that I feel it doesn't, like, I have to rotate them, or I feel bad for the nail polish. Is that weird? Is that odd? I don't know. But I like to rotate them. However, this nail polish is fabulous. Fantastic. I love it. And I actually wore it all last week and all this week because I just love it that much. But this is Essie's Splash of Grenadine. And this was a recommendation to me from my dear friend Amy. And she came over to my house wearing this, and the first thing she goes, you need this polish. I said, okay, what is it? And I literally sat down, got on my phone, and ordered it. I know, that's craziness right there, isn't it? It's beautiful. It is such a beautiful pinky purple. It's like an orchid color almost. Yeah, maybe that's how I would describe it, as an orchid. It's a cream formula. The formula is nice. It's lasted on my nails, and that's another true test because I'm hard on my nails. Without nail polish on, you don't want to look at these things. Like, I'm just really hard, like, but I do stuff, you know, like, I am the one who does the cleaning, and who, you know, when Justin's gone, like, I'm the one who's doing outdoor things and just getting dirty and gross, so I need polish to cover up what they really look like. This color is fabulous. Love it, love it, love it. Can't take it off, don't want to take it off, and it goes with so many things. It's a color, but it's not a loud color where it distracts from your outfit. It's like a nice color that enhances your outfit. And I've worn all different color shirts, you know, the past 2 weeks or whatever. So first, really hardcore favorite is this nail polish, Essie's Splash of Grenadine. Now, let's see. Let's move into eyes. Okay, so this week I did that Get Ready With Me, and I've used some of these products. So you might want to check that out. But I brought with me my Lorac Unzipped palette. And you know, when you're home and you have lots of eyeshadows to choose from, I wasn't gravitating towards this, but now I've only brought a few palettes to choose from, and so I have to use this, and I love this. I've never not liked it. I've always loved it, but I love it even more right now because I've been really primarily playing with these two colors right here, and they're both matte shades. I am a person that likes to have a couple matte shades in my crease, and then I like something shimmery on the lid. That might be the staple way to do things, I'm not sure, but that's just what I prefer on me. When I start doing more shimmery things up in here, not that I haven't done it, but it's just not the best look for me. But I really love this palette. I think if you like warmer, kind of almost rosy toned shades, you might like this. And even if you don't, they're not too pinky. In fact, when you get in here and start messing with it and swatching it and stuff, they don't come off very pinky at all. They're much more subdued than they look in here. It's just a beautiful palette. It really, truly is a beautiful palette. I enjoy how these blend out. Now these, I feel, are pressed harder than the Lorac Pro palette shadows are pressed. Those are not pressed very hard at all, and you dip your brush in there, you got a lot of product going on real quick. These, I kind of have to get more product to build it up, but I'd rather have something that I can build up than have something that I can screw up really easily because there's so much going on. So if you don't like that, try this, because I truly feel like they are a little bit different. That being said, I love it. So if you want me to do some looks with this, I could do that. If you are interested, let me know. This is what I'm wearing on my eyes again today. I just can't stop with it. I just can't. And something that pairs absolutely perfectly with that palette is Makeup Geek's Starry Eyed Foiled Shadow. Now this is kind of like an icy pinky champagne color. The formulation on these is fabulous. Creamy, buttery, applies well, stays on all day. I love that they're in pan form like this because I keep mine in a Z palette, which is, that's a whole nother thing. I love Z palettes. Especially if you travel a lot. You just need a Z palette, trust me. So Makeup Geek Starry Eyed, it's beautiful. The other one I wanted to share with you that I've been using a lot, and this was the first one I ever bought. So you know when it's the first of something that you like and you find a formula that you like, then you carry on from there. But this is always going to be my first favorite. This is Grandstand. This is just a champagne, almost like a golden champagne color. It just pairs with everything. I would say both of these shades are just must-haves. If you're going to try any foiled eyeshadows, try something that you're going to get a lot of use out of. That's going to pair with a lot of things. It's a great starting point because you can always add in the fun, funky colors, but you're really going to gravitate towards these types of colors for your inner corner, maybe your brow bone, definitely all over your lid. So Starry Eyed is a little bit more of an icy pink, and Grandstand is definitely more in that champagne category, which both of those colors look good on anybody, everybody, fabulous. Why am I doing this? I don't know. Hold up, wait a minute. The Hourglass blush palette. I brought this with me because I know I love this. I always have loved this since the day that I bought it. I love that it's a trio of blushes. Now you can purchase these individually, and now originally the center one in here, the incandescent electro, was a limited edition. It is now a permanent blush. So if all these colors don't, you know, sing your tune, they are available individually for purchase, but I love them in the palette. I think you get enough product for the bang for your buck. You get a nice range of shades in here. Today I'm wearing a mixture of the Mood Exposure, which is this one, and the Luminous Flush, which is this one. This is very pinky rosy. This pulls a little bit more plum. So I did the pinky rosy and the apples, and then I kind of brought the plum back here just to kind of sculpt out my cheekbones a little bit here. Check out that highlight. We're going to get to that. I love Hourglass powders. I just find that they're very finely milled, they're very soft, they apply really nice, they stay on your cheeks all day, they look very natural, they don't look powdery on the face, they don't look like, they just look beautiful. And the packaging, it's gold, it's gorgeous. So I think if you're going to start somewhere, I would start here. You're getting 3 blush choices out of the permanent collection. I don't know how much this is now, but I know it. If you were to buy these 3 individually, you pay a lot more than this. Now you're not going to get as much product, but if you own more than even 3 or 4 blushes, you're probably not going to ever hit pan for a while. So anyways, I've really been loving and playing with this. And I kind of like, one of my travel tips, I guess you could say, is I like to bring multi-use things, and I like to bring things that have more than one option in it as far as space is concerned. So something like this is great for traveling because you're gonna have 3 different colors to create 3 different types of looks. And I would say that the mood exposure it pulls a little plum, a little, but on me it pulls a little bit more of like a neutral bronzed kind of plum, and I love that, so I'm glad it does that. But a lot of things on me tend to pull, like initially when you put it on, it'll be like a brilliant pink, but it kind of fades to like a bronzed, I don't want to say orange, but it doesn't stay that true pink color on my skin. But that's fine, because if that's what my skin thinks looks best on me, then that's okay. So let's talk about this highlight. I've always loved this. I raved about this all last summer. This is like my summer must-have highlighter that you can also use as a blush. I did carry it down a little bit. Wow, that is a highlighter. But I guess if you're going to wear highlight, you might as well wear highlight, right? This is the Bobbi Brown Shimmer Brick in Bronze. Oh, girlfriends. This is so gorgeous. It's also beautiful on your lid. But I today didn't want to dig into these darker colors just because I did do like pink, and you're thinking you did pink blush in like a bronze highlight. Yeah, I did. But I kept my brush up here, and that's the cool thing about these. Like you don't have to commit to just one shade of highlight. Like you can create what you want. Like if you have darker skin and you want just like something that's bronzy but it's still a highlight, you can focus your brush up in here. If you're really pale, you can focus your brush up in here. You can also sculpt out those cheekbones by taking a little bit of the darker and placing it in spots to create those shadows. This is so beautiful. I love the Bobbi Brown Shimmer Bricks. They're very, very finely milled, not chunky, not glittery, not even sparkly. They just create a banging glow, like a glow. And I did, like, this isn't like one swipe. I put on highlighter today. But I feel like on camera, I need to like, sorry, I'm sitting on this like ottoman thing because we're out of chairs. But you can really create as much highlight as you want. Like it can be subtle, but you can really amp it up if you want to. But I just think for summer, you just need this. You just need it. It's gorgeous. Look at the colors. Like these are my kind of colors. So I've been loving this. I have a couple other Bobbi Brown Shimmer Bricks, but this one I think is my absolute favorite. Okay, girlfriends, the lips had it going on this week, and I just can't stop with this type of color on myself. And I will be mentioning it I will be mentioning it again on Tuesday, and you're going to be so sick of it, and you're going to be like, okay, fine, I'll just buy it. But you're going to thank me, because you're going to be like, oh, well, that looks so good. And the lipstick I'm referencing is Max Faux. Max Faux. She's a gorgeous, gorgeous pinky, neutral pink color. It's not a bright pink, because I do wear bright pink lipstick and I like it, but this is more my pink comfort zone. I need to bust out and wear some of my bright ones before we roll into fall, but this is what I gravitate towards. This is what I like. So Max Faux, it's just a great mid-tone pink color. Yeah, it's just a great mid-tone pink color. It's beautiful. I'm wearing it today with, let's just get into, I did this wrong. I should have done my other things. We'll do what I'm wearing. So that's the lipstick I'm wearing. The liner I'm wearing that you also need, you need it, is MAC Lip Liner in Edge to Edge. It is just a great pink lip liner. It's brighter than Max Faux, so I paired it together today just because I wanted to talk about it and show you how I wear it. But I also like Max Faux paired with Max Soar lip pencil better. This is just a little bit brighter, so this just gives the lips a little bit more pink. But when I wear this is like a clothing pairing thing. When I wear a cool toned or even a neutral toned pink lip, I like to wear a blue shirt because I just like how it coordinates. That's my thing. And then I like to do silver jewelry. It's just my thing. That's what I do. Silver jewelry with the cool toned makeup. But anyways, this is a beautiful color. It's a beautiful pink. It's like a true pink. Like when you think of like a nice welcoming pink, I think of this color, Max Edge to Edge. It's gorgeous. And then in the center of my lips, oh, before we get to this, I totally forgot to tell you. I was going to say, I don't know if you got the email, but I got the email that all this week is 2 times, 3 times, and 4 times points at Sephora. So if you're going to buy anything this would be the week to do it, because you're going to be able to rack up points, and then they're going to have like these big, huge, well, they called it epic rewards coming out. So I might have to pick up a few things. 4 times points. I mean, if you're going to do it, you're going to do it. Okay, so what I'm topping over this lip combination is the Surratt lip gloss, lip luster. It is like a luster. It's not like a gloss. It's thicker. This is called Coquette. This is a beautiful baby sparkling pink. Oh, it's so pretty, guys. It's so beautiful as a topper. Oh, it's so opaque too. Forgot about how opaque this was. I like to do a lighter, whatever color lip combo I'm wearing, I like to do a little bit lighter of gloss in the center just to give my lips dimension. But this is really opaque. You can wear this on its own, and it's really sexy on its own. I like to do like a light, like for instance with this, I would probably pair like MAC's Boldly Bare lip liner. It's just a really light kind of pink color, and then put this in the center, and that's just a really easy, barely there, but just kind of gives you a sexy pout. So anyways, that's my lip combo today, and I love this because it's very opaque for a luster. You know, it's not going to go on sheer. And if you're like me, I can't do super sheer glosses because it'll just look clear, because my lips are so pigmented that my lip color comes through, and all that's left is like, it looks like a clear gloss that you spent, you know. So anyways, love that. The other 2 lip things I've been rocking, specifically because I can't stop wearing MAC's Faux. This is kind of fun to put over it. This is the Hourglass, what do they call these? Extreme Sheen Gloss in the shade Fortune. This is stunning, and this formula is completely different from a lot of my other formulas of gloss, and I'm a gloss girl. I like my lips to be shiny front and center. The packaging is different too. It's really cute. But this is a very thin feeling formula. It does not feel heavy, cakey, no stickiness going on. What am I doing here? I'm like painting my hand. See, when you talk and try to describe something at the same time, you just jack up your swatch. I literally don't know what I'm doing here. This is like a pinky gloss with a gold metallic duochrome. What's the word? Duochrome, iridescence, I don't know. It's really, really stunning on the lips. That's all I know. It creates like, makes your lips look dimensional because of the gold reflective with the pink, and there's a little bit of finely milled shimmer. Oh, it's a really sexy gloss. It's beautiful on its own. And I like to wear this type of color too with a smoky eye, because it's not, there's not such a contrast between the smoky eye and say a really nude lip compared to like a smoky eye with like a really pretty pink lip. So that is that. And the last thing I have to share with you is this lip liner. This is MAC's Pro Longwear. I like this formula better than their regular formula because it lasts longer, and I like the feeling of like a cream lip liner versus like a pencil, because it's kind of tugs a little bit more, and I'm starting to get like all those little fine lines that I never used to have. Anyways, MAC's Morning Coffee. Holy cow. If you're going to place a MAC order, throw this in there too, because this is just gorgeous. It's like a rosy brown lip liner. It's so sexy all over the lips with just a little bit of gloss. It really gives your lips definition. Because of the rosiness to it, it just makes your lips look so good. Like rose, most people have a little bit of rose or pink or something to their lips, and that just enhances it, and it just makes them look fabulous. It stays on all day. I can't remember what I wore this with. I think I just filled my whole lips in with this, and then I threw a gloss over, and it was super pretty. Well, I am so happy that this Friday Loves turned out better. I am no longer neglecting turning on these lights. This is much more what I wanted to see when I look in my viewfinder. I did not want to see pitch black back there. But you know, it takes time to figure things out, and when you're in a new area with new technical difficulties, sometimes you just gotta roll with the punches, and so I'm just rolling with it. So I think that's all I have to share with you guys. Tomorrow will be Chit Chatter Day, and then on Tuesday I have a really good video you are not going to want to miss, because if you are a lip junkie, you just mark it on your calendars. You're not going to want to miss it. So yeah, I think that's all I have to share with you guys. I hope you have a fabulous rest of your day and a fabulous weekend, and I will chit chat with you tomorrow. Bye guys. Isn't he just the cutest thing ever? You didn't even notice him, but this entire time I was filming, he was sleeping behind me. That's baby Jasper.